What's up, everyone? How you doing? Let me just turn off. I forgot the sound right here. All right, this is it. How you doing, everyone? Hopefully the quarantine is treating you well. Hopefully these dark times are feeling better, more joyous to you. Hopefully you're not thinking about them. Today we're gonna do something. We're gonna continue. Actually, we're not gonna do something new. We're just gonna continue the story about Moonstruck and Daiyu. We're gonna make them have a beautiful moment. We're gonna bring a little spark between them, and then we're gonna introduce Donna, and she would also have an interest in Moonstruck. We're gonna create a love triangle, because why not? Why not create a love triangle? As I mentioned before, we're gonna in this book we're gonna write all of the emotions. We're gonna make a roller coaster of emotions. So be prepared. For any of you watching that hasn't seen this before, I have the full story linked in the description down below. So if you don't want to stay around while I'm creating it, while I'm writing it, know why I'm writing those things, you can just go down below and read the whole script, the whole story until now. Mind you, it's not edited, so some things are very rough, very feral. They need a little bit more caring, a little bit more food. They need to be petted more until they can look friendly for other people, seem friendly. All right, so yeah, this will be today's episode. How you doing? Have you written anything yet today? Well, here is it's morning. It's 11 a.m. I don't know where you live, how the weather it is, but it's a beautiful blue sky as always with a couple of clouds. Although the weather is cold as ice. Last night actually it got to 0 degrees Celsius, which means that it was at the point that water gets frozen. So I'm gonna write for a couple of hours. I think 2 hours, and I'm gonna stop the stream after 2 hours. Hopefully we will manage to get 1,000 words by then, but if not, I'm gonna do a separate stream probably later tonight. It is a surprise stream, but only after I finish editing, because I'm already. This is the 5th day. I'm editing little by little, but I also did some chores around the house, made a little cleaning so I can concentrate better. So yeah, this I want to finish it today as much as possible, post it, and then do another stream so I feel more relaxed, because knowing it's there and it's almost finished, it's messing with my head. So we'll not let's not waste more time, and let's continue and see how it goes. I did my prayer to the muses. I'm feeling good. Oh, my knee hurts. Actually, let me just also get some music for myself, because I can't hear that music that I posted there, and I'm gonna do a couple of things, and hopefully by next week I get to control all this with almost perfection. Spoiler alert in the new episode, but what's with this hair? What's with this hair? What's with this hair? It looks weird, doesn't it? It doesn't matter. Let's see. Does it look better now? Yeah, I wanted to make it weird, but apparently it just looks like I'm I'm retarded. But yeah, let's go on and see what happened around here. Where is my music? Forgot to put my music on. I found a really nice non-stop music stream. It's called 24/7 Chill Out Music Stream by Mr. Suicide Ship Radio. It's actually very relaxing. I should talk to them and see if I can just stream the music while I'm talking, but they have a lot of voice, so I don't think that's a very good idea. So yeah, I put my music on. Let's switch it right here. Let's close this tab because I already hear my laptop doing a lot of things. Okay. My phone is on silent. No, let me just put my phone on silent also, so we won't have a lot of things right here. Okay. Just in case something happens, let me just put it right here. Alright, should be fine right about now. Excellent. Alright, I think we're good. Let's see where we left off. We went to Daiyu and Moonstruck. They talked about video games. And yeah, this we'll keep it here until we find it out. And continue writing, because now okay, Moonstruck also feels weird about you know, talking about this openly. He didn't get to open that much anymore, that much to people and that comfortably, and this also provided him with a little bit of comfort, knowing that he can talk to someone like freely. Oh, also let's turn on. I don't know, this app needs to go. We need to find a better one. It is a good one. It does do very little. Okay, why did it disappear? I don't think I can do. Let me just close this down. And this one, I can hear my computer already coughing, which is not so good, not so good. I'm gonna turn some tabs off around here, because my laptop is very old, and since it's very old, do I have something on here that needs to be turned off? Let me turn off the Bluetooth also. My laptop is very old, so streaming is a little difficult, if you might say, as is okay. Alright, there is something I'm keeping hearing it somewhere in the background, but I don't know what. Is it? No. I should be fine now. Should be fine now. Probably was the song. I turned the song on. So let's go on. Yeah, I thought it was horrible. I got to my blind eye. Said Moonstruck, laughing, but also wondering, also noticing how comfortable was for him to open up to Daiyu. How easy, how easy was it? How easy was it to him to tell those embarrassing stories to someone that he met. When did he met? When did they meet? I think in someone he met a couple of days ago. Because now we're actually, what date was it when they all went there? Let's see, Jack. It's about 10th, 12th of April. 10 of April. 10 of April. There is 10 of April for them. Couple of days ago. Well, technically, a couple of days ago. Well, technically, a couple of days. To someone that, to someone. It seemed was a world changing event needed for him to be able to feel these feelings, or we're gonna try and see if he doesn't. Moonstruck really doesn't know if this is because of this world event changing event, or is it because it's so comfortable to speak with her, or also it might be because of them witnessing that universe transfer into the internet. That's was a world-changing event, or needed for so I can feel this comfort, or was it the or was it the dance of the universe, or was it the fact that we both witnessed real magic before our eyes, that I feel like she can understand what I see? Or let's not get ahead of ourselves. Moonstruck might be because we recently spent a lot of time together. Moonstruck was asking himself during these moments. Perfect. Yeah. Was a world-changing event needed so I can feel discomfort? Or was it the fact that we both witnessed real magic before our eyes, that I feel like she can understand what I see? Or let's not get ahead of ourselves, Moonstruck. It might be because... It might be just... It might only... It might be only because we recently spent a lot of time together. Yeah, this last sentence I want to emphasize that maybe Moonstruck was getting ahead of ourselves. Maybe he doesn't feel love or anything. He just feels comfortable. It's just maybe that's how some humans are. Not some humans, most humans are, and but he didn't get to meet them. He just got to meet the, the dark part of the world. Those moments. Okay. Let's put it before so people will know that. So people will know that he was asking himself, not thinking that, yeah, I'm still gonna need a great recommendation for dialogue, a book that could provide me with a good story and dialogue at the same time. But I want some dialogue. I need to learn how to write dialogue, because sometimes I feel like I'm putting thoughts or saying things without people knowing who's saying what. Alright. Where is it? Let me just put this right here. Okay. Moonstruck was asking himself during these days. Okay. Yeah, it was horrible. I thought I got him blind in my hand. No way. Dude. No way, said Daiyu. You do know that appears from dust? Let's see. What's it called? Ulcer? No. Eye swollen. Oh, I forgot the name. I forgot the name of the disease for let me just check here. Oh, pink eye. Pink eye causes. Things like pollen, hunger. Let's see, what are the causes for conjunctivitis? It's pink eye. Conjunctivitis also. I'm feeling like I'm butchering this word, so let me just make sure. I'm reading an article from WebMD. Conjunctivitis. Let's do it again. Conjunctivitis. Conjunctivitis. Okay, I might have it. Let's see if I can. Yeah, let's read a little bit about conjunctivitis, also known as pink eye, is an inflammation of the conjunctiva. The conjunctiva is thin, clear tissue that lies over the white part of the eye and lines eye and lines what eye that lies over the white part of the eye and lines the inside of the eyelid. Okay. Children get it a lot. It can be highly contagious. It spreads rapidly in school and daycares, but it's rarely serious. It's very unlikely to damage your vision, especially if you find it and treat it quickly. When you take care to prevent its spread and not do all the things your doctor recommends, pink eye clears up with no long-term problems. That's good. That's very good. So that's pink eye. So let's see. Have I told here? I swear I look like my eyes. No, my eyes were swollen as they were. Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, I said that I thought I got them. I'd gotten blind, because this is a true story. As I woke up in the morning, maybe I told it yesterday. I completely forgot, because when I'm here I completely forgetting. But one morning I woke up and I was like trying to open one eye. Let me just make it. I woke up and I was like, okay, why is one eye not working? Come on, eye. Come on, eye. And I saw that I couldn't feel my eye, and I was like, damn, something is wrong with me. So I went fast into the bathroom. I was looking in the mirror and trying to open them, because I knew that in the mirror you get more control over your eye muscles, a little more control over your eye muscles. That's when you learn to make those things with your eyebrows. You need a mirror for that. But I went to the mirror and I was scared because the eye wasn't getting open, and I was really afraid that my eye melted and that I was going to be like this for my whole life with one eye. And I wasn't wearing glasses back then, so I was super scared. I was super mega scared. And eventually I tried like opening the eye with my hand to see if my eye was still there, or if I was going to live through this. And fortunately it was still there apparently. And after I found out about that, I got a little calmer. I washed my face and called my doctor. I was 14 at the time, and yeah, it's weird how I lived alone. Well, not alone. My sister, I don't think she was home, so I didn't know what was going on. I just saw one of my eyes just not opening, and it was very weird for me. And she also told me that it's okay to go to the doctor, and I got my panics gone out. But I usually learn things, things that can happen, diseases you can have. I learned them the hard way, only when I have them. By the way, I don't have STDs, because I thought I had them. Some really sketchy things in my past, but I made sure I'm safe, not just for me but for the others, because that's what man does, and that's what a person does. But let's continue here. No, let's not here. We're gonna do probably I'm gonna do a Q&A every week in the Sundays, and if you want to learn things about me, we can do them there. But until then, let's continue, because we have a lot of work to do and I want to post that video today. Okay, now that appears from let's just make a sign here so we know where we started. Now right here. Okay. Yeah, because I figured out we need to bring some emotion, to display some emotion, because I forgot that a reader cannot know the emotions I'm throwing into my characters, what kind of characters they are. Okay, no way, said Daiyu. You do know that appears from scratching your eye intensely, or if dust or other impurities somehow get stick into your eye for a longer period to cause that infection, right? It okay. I'm glad you're home. I'm glad you're home, sweetheart. That pink eye appears from scratching her eye intensely with dirty hands, or if dust or other impurity somehow is taken to your eyes for a longer period, giving it enough time to cause an infection, right? Pink, another pink eye. All right. Let's go like this. Autocorrect seems like it's really willing to misunderstand me. So, Daiyu laughing. So Daiyu smiling, knowing, noticing that he also that he doesn't know. He is not the type that feel that not the type of person that knows that he is a fallible person, taking notice that he is also a fallible. Is this right? Have I done the spelling right? Am I insane? Fallible. Yes, I did the spelling right, everyone. I'm learning a lot of things in here. Oh, you should have seen me. You should have seen me. Well, you can see me in the beginning. In my early videos when I was actually starting to create videos, I hardly, even with a story written about what I'm gonna say, it was hard for me to stick by it and have a proper conversation. He's also a fallible person. Mm. No. Let's first he will give the answer that no, he did not. He does not know all these things. He just learns them the hard way, and that way Daiyu sees that he is a fallible person. No, there was no way for me to know that. I usually learn from my mistakes. From mistakes, or I usually learn by practicing. No, there was no way from that. I was 17 and did not know that was a thing you can just stumble upon. I heard about people having it, but I always thought you need an like trying to say, I'm trying to associate this with a world changing event. Hmm. Learning it by about some people having it. I always thought you need some kind of weird trigger to get it. It was later on that I found out how easy it is for someone to have. It was later on that I found out how easy it was to, get sick. How easy it is to get sick. I said Moonstruck. Daiyu took notice of that answer. As we told before, now Daiyu noticed that Moonstruck is not the kind of person that always knows everything. He just knows things when he knows things. It was one of my favorite memes. Let me just see if I can find it. The one from Adventure Time. I have approximate I have approximate knowledge of many things, yes. Uh, there was some kind of a dragon in Adventure Time, or I don't know. It was some kind of demon in Adventure Time as they went into a labyrinth, and that demon said Jake's name, but he didn't say Jake's name. He said a different name, the human, because it's Jake the human. No, Finn the human. Jake the dog and Finn. Yeah, Finn the human. And he said that dragon said, let's just say Jacob the human, and Jake said there that how do you almost knew my name? How do you almost know my name? Like, and the dragon answered, I have approximate knowledge of many things. and that could describe me also. I do have approximate knowledge of many things, but I don't know for sure most of the things. I just know some things, and I like imagining it. I like imagining possible possible scenarios, possible or impossible. I think that's what anxiety does to you. So let's go on with this. Daiyu, this time, Daiyu took notice of of Moonstruck's answer and realized that he is also a fallible person. For her, he seemed like, for her, until now, he seemed like he was like he thought he knew everything and had every answer. Until now, he seemed like the type of person that had an answer for every question. And he will put people down with those answers. This made her feel a little more powerful, let's say. This a little more powerful. Ooh, hello everyone. I just saw that some people entered the chat. Not the chat, the video. Welcome. If you want to know the full story, I have it in the description down below. And you can read it all I've written until now. Okay, this made her feel a little more secure. More secure. More secure or comfortable? More comfortable. As she knew from her studies that people that act like know everything usually are not very open about themselves, or at least they are not introspective. And just throwing out outside scenarios, just throwing out impersonal things, some of feelings. Great, that's awesome. And that's not true. I don't know if that's true or not. We just know what she knows. Actually, let's do a little research. Why not do a little research about I'm not gonna show it yet until I'm sure that I can okay, let's do it like that. I'm gonna until I'm sure I'm gonna find, so who knows what things I click, and maybe we'll get some bad things that throws out the internet. Let's just go ahead and just to put it more simple, she, until I find something. It's she thought of him like a BMW driver. She thought he was a BMW driver. He is the kind of person that drives a BMW. He goes straight ahead. If he needs to overtake someone on in a curb, they will do that, and they will do that without even using their blinkers. That's the type of person she thought he was. Okay. Okay. The problem is that I'm not doing. All right. As she knew that people that act high and mighty remain only at that level. The level of acting, blowing themselves up like a, what's his name? Pufflefish? Blowfish. A blowfish. Blowfish. Wow. Why is it? Oh yeah, I forgot. I put. Okay. People that high remain only at that level, the level of acting, blowing them, making themselves look bigger. Look bigger. Like a blowfish does when. Let's see. Let's see about blowfish. Let's blowfish behavior. Yeah, why not? Blowfish is a slowly moving fish, and this. Oh, I think we can. We can read this. Let's. Oh, pufferfish. Really? The pufferfish. We're reading this from safariltd.com. The pufferfish, also known as blowfish, swellfish, and balloonfish. Oh, we have to go with the balloonfish. Globefish or fugu. Should we go with balloonfish or fugu? Kinda hard, right? It's your decision. If anyone has a better decision, just say. Blowfish will be recognized by everyone, but apparently in books, words do not need to be very easy. You have to just search for. You have to stay with a dictionary next to you when you're reading, so we can do that for for a for a fish. Let's go. Let's go with fugu. Do you wanna go with fugu? I think I would go with fugu. Okay, fugu, as well as several other names. It is believed to be a second most poisonous vertebrate in the world. It comes into second behind the golden poison frog. The pufferfish is a fierce hunter, and there is at least 120 species of this fish known to man. Okay. They must to avoid poisonous parts of being eaten. No, I want to know. No, please no. Behavior. The pufferfish is poisonous to humans and most water-going creatures. Oh my god. It is a slow-moving fish, and this slowness can cause would-be predators to attack the pufferfish. Yeah. When provoked, the pufferfish fills up with water like a balloon, hence its nickname balloonfish. Then it attacks predators or its own prey with poisonous spines. Alright. So, he's not a pufferfish. He's not a pufferfish in her eyes anymore, in Daiyu's eyes anymore. Okay, like, should we say fugu? I want to say fugu. Let's search for fugu. We're still at fugu. I'm sorry I'm doing this, but I want to say what. Yeah, we'll go with fugu because they're ugly. Look at those. Look at those. Fugu. We'll go with fugu. Alright, alright. Let's just close this down. Perfect. Like a fugu. Ooh, she's Chinese. She is Chinese. We forgot she's not Chinese. She's Asian. Fugu. Chinese. And it's also a county. Really? It's also a county in Yulin, Shaanxi, China. Yeah, I don't think we can write that. Let's just go with the blowfish. Pufferfish, actually. Like a fugu. Damn it, we're going with fugu because it sounds Asian. Bigger like the fugu does when provoked. Like the fugu does. And like the fugu, such a type of person is poisonous. Is that the right spelling? I think that's the right spelling. Oh my god, I'm getting so good at this. Like the fugu does. Like the fugu, such a type of person is poisonous. But it seems like okay. I remain only at the level of making itself bigger like a fugu does. Let's also put pufferfish so people know. No, actually no. Let people search what a fugu is. Like a fugu, such a type of person is poisonous. Poisonous, even deadly. that, but for Moonstruck. But now it seemed like that was not the case. I think that is not the case. He was just an adventurer. Running through, walking through life, uh, hitting through life, hitting obstacles, being confused, real human misery. No, confused, like every normal person is at some point in their life. Great. Okay. Said, oh no. You know, he's gonna ask her on a date. Probably. You know, I really think I like you. I would like you. Like you. Like you. If, think I, like you. Maybe after this adventure ends, maybe after this war, should we call it? Not war. Maybe after this ends and we this ends and we survive, we will get to hang out sometime. More. Hang out more. Said Moonstruck, knowing with emotion, with invisible emotions, with invisible emotions towards, with a smile towards Daiyu. He knew that what he knew that his intentions were to ask her out, but he also noticed that the words that the words that were coming out of his mouth did not seem so cute as he thought, because he was still this was still his second language, and English, and he was using like things like hang out more, maybe, and I really think I like you. It's not like for sure, you know. And he knew that he seemed the words he was speaking made him sound unsure. But what but the things that he wasn't sure about was if they're gonna get out of this alive, if they're gonna make it, and if they were able to go through, even if they get alive after this and they will make it and they will save the world, he knows that he might get some scars, some PTSD, not PTSD, some you know, he's gonna see some very disturbing things, because they're still dealing with something powerful, something that they don't have an answer to. So yeah, that's why he seemed unsure, and that's why he was using the maybe words. And in the meantime, Daiyu was feeling like Moonstruck was feeling unsure about her. Where to ask her out? He knew that. Okay, so let's try to put that into words. Let me try and put that into words. I don't know how to do it, but I'll do it. He smiled at her, hoping this atrocity, this darkness will end, that they will be fine, that they will manage to stop this, to help people. He also acknowledged, let's just hope. Come on, yeah. Thank you, autocorrect. Sometimes you're helpful, autocorrect. Thank you. Autocorrect is my god in these situations. On the phone, no. On the phone, it's just a really bad duck. Okay. He also knew that there is a possibility that he would not make it. That he would not make it. That he might even get broken. He might come out of this with more images of despair that he would never forget, as someone needs to remember. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Well, if it's... We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Said. I'm wondering if I can I should buy a mouse with more buttons on the side, like so I can have like those razor ones or the ones that have like 9 buttons. And I'm wondering if it's possible to just put a couple of exclamation points. Let's just say this thing, what's it called? What's this thing called? This punctuation mark that's above that we'll use, that we'll see. Let's see if I can. Apostrophe. Yeah, the apostrophe. If I can just put the apostrophe in a quick key so I can use them, and if someone used it before, because I'm kind of, usually I'm using the other letter, I'm using it this one and this one, and I think it would be easier if I had it on the mouse. I don't know, if some of you has it, just please let me know. We'll see, said Daiyu with a smug and confident voice. With a confident voice, not smug. With a confident voice. Somehow. The giving the confident voice, giving Moonstruck a little insecurity about this, as that voice seemed to him that it's probably never going to happen. What Moonstruck did not know was that Daiyu provided that answer just because she was a little frustrated about the insecurity of the words he used. Probably really think, or really think his words were running through her mind, calculating the willingness, not the willingness, the desire Moonstruck has think you like. Daiyu was still thinking. Daiyu was calculating. Was thinking. And overthinking. Really think you like me, or really like me? This is actually, yeah, this is these are most of the conversations of between boys and girls usually, because some people take some intention in these words, but they both think of different things. Overthinking. Okay, really think you like me, or really like me? Maybe. Maybe. Really? Just so. I don't think you noticed that. I don't think you noticed that. But I am not a maybe. I might. I'm not a maybe. And we survive, we'll get to hang out more. Maybe after this end. Not maybe. Hang out? What am I? Your bro? Are we children? Your bro? Are we children? No. We are not children. Moonstruck. Get a grip and ask me properly. Is that offensive for any woman to have these thoughts? For me to consider that she has these thoughts? I don't think it is. Because they were both thinking of different things. Okay. Let's move on. Get a grip and ask me properly. Cool. Maybe I will. Really? We'll see. Hey. That is not an answer. You, alright. Hey, that's not really not really an answer. No. Okay, so he will explain a little that he first considers surviving it without scars, and then if they're both surviving it without scars and feel like they wanna see people, then they will date. That's an answer. No, said Moonstruck. Moonstruck with a little frustration, trying to find, as he knew that he might have, that some of his words might have not come out as he thought they will. He does that all the time. He has a thought in mind, an intention, connected thing, an intention. An intention is a thought in mind. An intention preceded. I want to say something more of a holistic type of thinking. You know, everything is connected, so his thoughts are connected also. It was all the time. He thinks of something. He sees something. He sees something in his head. He knows the basic concepts. And he says the and tries to assemble those thoughts, those tens of thoughts into a single sentence. Sees the thoughts in his head, he knows the basic concept and tries to assemble those tens of thoughts into a single sentence. But forgetting to explain the implications of every word he just spelled out. That's how my imagination works also. If I'm thinking of something, I'm imagining it. I'm imagining what they're doing, and then I'm trying to uh, put that into words. I know the basic feelings and intention, and I know where those basic feelings come from. Then I'm trying to put that into some words to get outside. That's why I need some more reading. Some more reading. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say good morning, everyone. Stream will be shorter today. Might do another one later tonight. Okay. Okay, oh, they almost get there. They almost get there. Let's I hate non-answers. I hate non-answers. Okay. What? I I don't get the joke. I don't know where's the joke. Explain the implication of every word you just spelled out. Okay. Let's what's that, Paul? Fine. Said die. I will I'm curious now. Yo. Okay. Hey, that's not really. I hate non-answers. Fine, said Daiyu. I will. I will. Said Daiyu. Knowing she might have been caught a little into making. Fine, said Daiyu. I will. Fine. Now, that's an answer every man wants to hear from a Answered Moonstruck. Feeling like she was caught pushing Moonstruck for a proper invitation. For a proper invitation? I want to say invitation. For a proper pushing Moonstruck to say the words that she wants to hear. Say the exact words that she wants to hear. Fine. So Moonstruck, while looking ahead. Damn, this TV is gonna die. While looking ahead and noticing, looking ahead, knowing there will be another time and place for continuing this conversation as they were closing in on the blue farm. Okay, no, we don't need to close this down on the blue farm. Oh, we need to open this up. Yeah. Where? Here. Said here. Said Moonstruck. While reaching. Let me just see how the Italian farms look. Because are they gated? Are the farms gated usually? I think they are. Oh, Italian property. Let's see. In Tuscany, real estate. Let me just show you also what I'm seeing perfectly. Okay, it's just $650,000 euros. Gotta buy that. Gotta buy that. Well, probably will buy that after after this whole you know this whole pandemic. Maybe I will afford to buy one of these. It's gonna cost like $10. I'm gonna buy it. Tuscany. Actually, I want to go to Monaco. Where do you want to go after this whole things ends? Paul, where are you? What's the joke? I'm very curious. So a friend of mine just asked me what's the joke, and I don't know what joke he's referring to It's driving me crazy. Hmm. How much? Oh, it's Gumbria Gubbio Umbria Agriturismo. What the? 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 540 square meters. Whoa, and a plot size. We're buying this. Let's buy this. I'm gonna create a Patreon so I can buy Gubbio Umbria Agriturismo. A unique 5 apartment detached property, currently run as an agriturismo, occupying an idyllic location in the Umbrian countryside near Gubbio. I'll buy that. I'll just last wish foundation. I don't know, but let's see how did they look. Cause I'm wondering if they have big fences or, for example, in our country, if you go to the farms, usually the house is very far away from the fence. The fence being the land being in front of the house, and yeah, no, let's just imagine it isn't. So they don't have to walk a lot. They will see some beautiful doggies. Yeah, kind of imagining like this, but you know, actually, let's go in Le Marche. How much? I want to see that. No, 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 no. I wanna, no. 350,000? Well, sign me up. Oh, I hardly, I almost had no money until today. Almost. I will never get some money in, to buy that kind of things. Alright. Alright. Let me just buzz this friend. You can't just go and ask me what the joke is and not tell me what joke are you talking about. Why? Actually, sorry. Mm. Oh, okay. Yes, he's answering. Oh, you're talking about. Can you hear me? Are you here? Are you around? I don't know if you're around. I don't think you're around. Let me just answer to him. It was a funny joke. I will tell you about it. Um, all right. So there is this thing since we have the Easter coming soon, and we're Orthodox. We have this custom, this tradition in our country to, at 12 o'clock in the night, go at the church and get the light from the priests. The priests will bring 2 or 3 candles that they've lit up after a ceremony, and they will provide it to the people, and the people will spread it around, will spread the fire around to every other Christian that joins the mass. And since we're in lockdown, won't be able to do that anymore. We won't be able to go to the church. Well, I wasn't going to go to the church, but the rest of the people won't be able to go to the church. And they're thinking of ways to not open the churches in this critical period, as people want they're starting to make waves of opening the churches up, because they're Christian, they're very Christian, they're the most Christian, and they can't really live without getting the light from the priest. And that way, if they can't get the light from the priest, it won't be a blessed light. Because if you have a candle at home and you light it yourself, that's not actually holy. That's not a holy light. Because apparently, it does not matter what's in your soul, it matters where you get the light for your soul. That's what matters. And the thing is, since they are locking the churches up, they put in parliament a new law for the officers to give light to citizens, to stay with candles and provide them with the light as the priests would do. And I posted a picture with the police having the priest robes, but with the colors of the police, writing police here, but in a, let me just actually show it to you, because I have it here. I just posted today, so let me just show it. Okay, I'll just download it. Okay, is it? Okay, these are the holy robes of the police. These are the colors for our police, and this is the classical robe type that priests have. You know, here's that neck, that humble neck that they have. It's also a robe, holding it like this. The classical police type. All right. Oh, that feels so good. I have a problem with not understanding things. And sometimes I can't concentrate on anything else. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue. While reaching for the intercom on the gate. Alright. See? A subtle woman voice was heard from the intercom. Okay. Hello? Pronto? No. Sono... I am Moonstruck. Sono Moonstruck. Sono Moonstruck. Okay. Gaia. Struck. No, I'm Moonstruck. I'm Moonstruck. We talked on the internet about this, about the help we can provide for you. See, Moonstruck. See, who's her? Moonstruck. Sì, bello. Sì, bello. Who is her? Bello. No, not Bello. She didn't see him yet. Moonstruck, see. Come in. The voice said with a strong Italian. No, not Italian. She's not Italian. Actually, she is let's see, what countries does Italy import women from? I don't want to say that. I know that sounded so wrong. Most. I think she's Russian. Yeah, she is Russian. Why shouldn't she be Russian? Yeah, she is Russian. Okay, strong Russian and Italian. No, it's C, Russian accent. No, it's more like C, Moonstruck. C, Moonstruck. Strong Russian accent. More than it was an Italian accent. I don't think is it possible to have a Russian accent while speaking Italian? Por supuesto. No. Grazie. Let me think of a sentence. Do you have an Italian sentence? Let's see. Italian test sentence. Okay, let me just. Come ciao chiami? Ciao, come ti chiami? Ma Roma è bellissima. Okay, this is weird. Come on, give me a sentence. Give me an Italian sentence. I'm trying to find a sentence around here. Okay. Parlo come Andrea. I libri sono su un banco. Parlo bene l'italiano. Domenica studio. I think you can do. Joselo non vuole dormir. I think this is. Loro non parlano cinese. Loro non parlano cinese. I think it could be done. I think it could be possible. Why not put some Russians over here? Ukrainians. Yeah, because they have beautiful girls over there. Strong Italian accent. More than it was an Italian accent. gate opened and they entered. They entered the and they entered. A few seconds later, a beautiful. No, yeah, I know what she will be. Her mother was an Ukrainian. I don't know if she was a prostitute or a sex worker. I don't know how you can call them these days. Sex worker? I think she was a sex worker. Her mother was a sex worker. She was just 18, 19. And she was already taking care of the farm. She was already in charge of everyone. She was strong. She had she had a beautiful, strong education about how to rule a farm, how to rule everyone. Okay. The gate opened and they entered. Late. A dog was heard barking, and they entered the estate. They entered. Let's describe a little the estate, because it looked more dangerous than it was. I don't know if you saw the Netflix show. Let me just see what's it called. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty rad. I've heard it recommended by Tiger King. Tiger King. It's a new Netflix series. It's about cults with wild animals, exotic animals, trading, and lifestyle in America. It's pretty interesting. I didn't get to see it all, but it's pretty cool. And I recommend you watch it. I heard it on Joe Rogan. And I watched it a little. It's pretty good. And I'm gonna try and describe it a little. Alright. See, Moonstruck. The voice said with a strong Russian accent. The voice sounded more Russian than it sounded Italian. More Russian than it sounded Italian. Gate open and they state. Daiyu and dogs started barking. Dog barks were the gate open and they opened the estate. Okay, let's do it like this. The gate opened and they entered the estate. As dogs started barking around. well, closing barking sound, as they could hear barking sounds approaching from somewhere. Daiyu got a little closer to Moonstruck as she felt insecure about the provenience of the barks. Moonstruck kept going, strong and secure, even though deep inside he was thinking to himself that this is how some people die sometimes. Now this is himself, that this is how he will meet his end, mauled by some kind of farm dog. Okay, he will meet. Was thinking to himself that this is how he will meet his end, mauled by some kind of farm dog, some kind of dog. A decent way to die, he thought. Still better than dying on the toilet than dying on the toilet, killed by your imp son. Imp of a son. I can accept this, but I also need to be the one. I accept this. As long as Daiyu gets to run, so I know I wasn't mauled along with someone. While I will hold them off. They passed the his fear was lowered while they passed a corner of the house saw the pit bulls or the Rottweilers. I don't know. What kind of animals do Italians keep on their farms? Kind of pets. Italy? No place for pets? Really? They don't have pets? They should have pets. The attitude some Italians display toward their pets can be disconcerting. Okay. Town and country approaches of how widespread the situation is. Okay, let me just read that out to you. Let's just have a little bit of Italy, no place for pets. This is from the local IT. Let's just read a little. Plans for this article went out when I read them. Plans for this article went out the window when I read the friend's Facebook post that she'd found 6 newborn kittens in a garbage bin. Well, that's not very new there. Some people do that. I don't know why. Why would you put them in a garbage bin? Why would you put someone if you're gonna do something, just do it like Cain and suffer in silence. Bad enough, but infinitely worse by the realization that the kittens had been tightly wrapped in plastic bags in a bid to suffocate them. Where's my cat? Psst, 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 psst. Always do the peace peace when you want the cat to come, but apparently mine doesn't. Mine doesn't miss me at all, and that makes me feel a little unwanted today. Fortunately, this awful event had a happier outcome. Yes, all the kittens survived, and after a hectic but successful search to find a surrogate feline mother, permanent homes have been lined up for all 6 once they're old enough to be moved. Yeah, okay. Let's go find yet another example of the all this was yet another example of the curiously ambivalent attitude that Italians seem to have towards their pets. Like everything else in this country, I don't doubt there are radical regional differences. So we'll talk about our corner of Abruzzo. The first thing that strikes you is the chasm of care that exists between town and country where we live. Here, pets are for farm animals, which are valuable, as opposed to pets, which aren't. Depending where your sympathies lie, you regard these local attitudes as either callous or clear-eyed. Neutering is seen as both expensive and unnatural and therefore ignored. Consequently, there's an annual glut of puppies and kittens. Though I don't doubt that the kind of cull I've described before, which happened in Le Marche, also happens around here. Well, it happens everywhere. I have no personal evidence of this and couldn't even begin to estimate the scale of any such problem. What is obvious is that natural selection and predation is allowed to run its course. Mostly pets live outside, not perhaps as bad as it sounds. There are barns open and shelter is readily available. But foxes abound, young animals wander, there are roads and cars. Should they become ill, and this applies to pretty much all pets, young and old, they either recover or they die. Yeah, true. I saw that at the countryside. You don't take a dog to the veterinarian. They don't take the dog to the veterinarian. They just go with yeah, he's sick, hopefully he will recover. I gave him more food, but he doesn't seem to eat, so if not, we're gonna have to buy a new dog. we're gonna get a new dog, because usually you don't buy, you just get somewhere and you hear a dog and you get it. Okay, let's. This is a little too much. I understand, but when it becomes so animal, but maybe the coin is even worse. No, this doesn't. Okay, on the farm with love from worldanimalprotection.us. Let's see. Working with an organization. Okay, instead I help animals using. Now, sometimes I think, well, there are pet lovers everywhere in the world, and I think Italians would love their pets more than the rest of the world, because they're gonna do this to their pet, and probably their pet are gonna be more active into, like, why don't you eat the pasta bolognese, and the pet will surely like more activity between, more connection, more activity between them and their owner. Okay. Well, let's just say some Saint Bernard, but no. Doberman? I think Doberman. Yeah, Doberman. Let's see. Do Doberman bark a lot? What? Just my opinion here. I had dogs for 30 years. Mine are quiet. I think frustrated dogs will bark. Meaning dogs left outside where they can hear suspicious activity, but I cannot go and check it out. Yeah. Okay. Just so you know, we're having dubs now. Those are the dogs we're gonna see. And saw 3 huge Doberman barking from behind a fence. Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? How beautiful did that went? Because I already had the thought with the fence, and here, just as we'll take this from Marlene Rap from Quora. Why are there so many threadings? Bark when needed as to alert. Dobermans bark when needed as to alert you or warn. I wouldn't say relatively quiet. I'm sure they can never have this. They can be if you never have visitors or live in a less populated area. I would say Dob just bark as needed. Okay, so we'll take this from Madeline Rapp, because I liked it. I like the timing of it. I enjoy the timing of it. Frustrated dogs will bark, meaning dogs left outside where they can hear suspicious activity, but cannot go and check it out. So they heard our Moonstruck and Daiyu going into the farm, and they couldn't check it out what's going on, so they barked outside. They barked, barking from behind the fence. Of the house on the right, and so 3 here. as the soft Italian, the soft voice from the intercom was heard again. Any Ukrainian here? I need Ukrainians. How do you say to an Ukrainian? Oh, I'm sorry if I didn't show you. Ukrainian. How do you say stop? How do you say stop in Ukrainian? Stozing. Okay, but can you? How do you say stop in Ukrainian? Stop. The Ukrainian? Yeah, I want to see how do you spell? Let's see, what does Google Translate say about this? Oh, it's stop. Zubunka. 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 But this time it was a little was heard again. Let's just say no. The soft voice was heard again. Zobunka. Tutti. Voi. Zobunka tutti. Liho vista, meaning she still had some Ukrainian words in her, because her mother was Ukrainian, his father was Italian, but she was still used some words like Zubunka was better than Ferma. Zubunka felt more powerful, so she used the words that felt more powerful. This is Donna. So Zubunka, she said to the dog, the voice said. Also, Leo Visto means I saw them. Should I put it in stop? Oh, you. I have seen them. I saw them. I saw them. Saw them. All right. Translation. Okay. Something like this. At least this is my thought of her speaking. Said, while the dogs instantly stopped barking and sitting in a waiting position. Waiting position. Sit. Let me just see. Sit position. Dogs. All right. In a sit position. In a sit position. Well, so from the intercom was heard again. This time from the house on the left. He stopped barking and sat in the sit position while looking at the door from where the voice was heard of. Damn. Moonstruck. Thought. Oh, okay. Those are some really disciplined dogs. I wonder she must be a very strong and powerful woman. Powerful? I want to say she must be a very strong and respected woman. Those are some really disciplined dogs. She must be a very strong and respected woman. Strong. I want to say a different word. How do you respect women? How do you respect women more? Damn, those are some really disciplined. She must be a very strong and respected woman. I want to say a different thought, and let me just see how can. Whoa. That woman. Sure. Must know. So this no. She must be a strong powerful woman to be able to discipline her, those beasts. those beasts. So good. So well. Wonder how many years it took her. I wanna say like Moonstruck is imagining that she's like 50 or so, but she's actually 18. I guess. Farm. I guess every person becomes strong after living, after being a farmer for tens or 40, 50 years. I never saw an Italian woman farmer. And I am already scared. Moonstruck's thoughts continued. As he looked at the door to meet this woman that not only is the no about the help we can provide to you. Okay. Gaia mentioned us because they didn't talk to they didn't talk to Donna directly. They talked to Gaia, and she talked with the farmer and mentioned us, told you we can help with the machines. Okay, yeah. Next thoughts continue as he looked at the door to meet this woman that not only is the leader of not only is she a farmer, but she is the farmer that she's a but okay, we'll talk about that. Moonstruck continued as he looked at the door to meet this woman that not only is she a farmer, but but she's the farmer that but she is the leader of the farming organizations around. Leader, but she's the leader of the farming organizations around. Yeah. Alright. Just a second. I was doing my afternoon harvest ritual. Let me just get some clothes on. Okay, I was doing my afternoon harvest ritual. Let me just get some clothes on. And I'll be right out. She, Daiyu, looked at Moonstruck and said, What is happening? Don't look at me. Who knows how these what these old ladies are into? Well, being out here for why is that in here? While being out here for old ladies are into while being out here into the wild for a prolonged period of time. Moonstruck answered. Just be glad she didn't meet us in the nude, having to just be glad she didn't meet us in the nude, having to pretend that the skin is not that that having Having to pretend that, you know, the old person's how the skin falls down and wrinkly. Having to pretend that her skin is not wrinkly and old and weird and old and everything just hangs. All right. Just Moonstruck stopped. Moonstruck froze as he watched, as he saw a beautiful figure come out the door. Blonde hair, blonde hair, blonde, long hair, long curly hair. Curly? Yeah, it's a little bit curly. Long curly hair with an hourglass figure. With an hourglass figure. Evidentiated. How do you say evidentiated? I don't think evidentiated. I want to say that it was put in more. She was wearing a tight dress, but a tight dress with flowers. What do you call those dresses with flowers? Robe. Flowers. Yeah, but I don't think it was a dress. It was a. Okay. Is it a dress? I don't think it's a dress. Dress seems to have a skirt. Let's see what's a skirt. Skirt. I want to say a skirt. An hourglass, yeah. Hmm. I need to learn women's clothes names. All I know is their skirts and their dresses. But I want to say no, not something like this. I want to find out a little more. Probably something like let me just show you. Let me just move this. Something like this. She was wearing something like this. What's that called? Is that a skirt? I think that's a skirt. Mini skirt. Alright. Alright. It's a mini skirt. Right. The blonde. The hourglass figure. Evidentiated. I want to say make a statement. I don't want to. She doesn't need to make a statement. Evidentiated. There is. Let's see. Evidentiated synonyms. Okay, we have illustrate, indicate, manifest, signify, testify to, attest, bespeak, betoken, display, connote, confirm. Let's just say display. Let's just search for exhibited. Her futures. Her features. Boasted by the her natural features, boasted by the no blonde curly hair and black pitch black eyes. Is that cool? Let me just see. Black eyes with blonde hair. How does it look? Yes, it does look good. It does look good indeed. Actually, should she have blue eyes? I think she should have the blue eyes. No, the black eyes. Oh. Blonde hair and prominent jewelry. Those dark eyes. Dark eyes. Okay. And pitch black. Dark eyes. I'm gonna when we're gonna come back here, we're gonna write a little more. Add more details in her eyes. Proper color and size. Ethical. Okay. Blonde curly hair and pitch black eyes. A beautiful hourglass figure. Covered by a blue I want to say dress is the one that, you know, in the movies when they turn around, and the dress goes blue blue blue. What does Marilyn Monroe wear? Marilyn Monroe wore in that famous thing where she was sitting like Monroe, air underneath. Okay, come on out. Picture. Okay. What is that picture? Subway scene, yeah, but white dress? Is it a white dress? I think it's a dress. I think it's a dress. I'm thinking it's a dress. The dress was created by costume designer, alright, William Travilla, and was worn in one of the best known scenes in the movie. White ivory, a cocktail dress. Let's see, cocktail dress? Yes, a cocktail dress. This is what we're... Cocktail dress, casual. Flowers. Yes. We're looking for casual cocktail dress. Cute, bikini perfect for summer. What? Mm, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Let me just turn it off. This one, this kind of dress, you know, but with a little something like this, something like this. I'm not seeing anymore. Like this bohemian v-blick casual short sleeve irregular, like this. This is the type of dress Donna wore, and that was the type of body he saw, but more evidentiated. Okay. Summer bohemian style, sexy deep, V, black flowers, print dress, casual short sleeve, irregular hem, ruffles, belt, beach dresses. You know, this is what I don't understand with, and I'm thinking of doing it also. Of just putting the words I want into descriptions, into tags and everything, just like you won't learn anything from me. You'll just read the words and I'll just pop up there. If this doesn't, I'm glad it popped out, but I wanna blue, casual short sleeve. Okay. In case you ladies love that, it's called Summer Bohemian Style Sexy Deep. V, black flowers, print dress, casual short sleeve, irregular hem, ruffles, belt, beach dresses 2019. You search for that in your golden. Blue. Covered by a blue dress. Blue dress. Blue floral dress. Dress that would create desire into any of the stir desire, stir desire into any man on earth. Dress that seemed to make her lines feel more, look more attractive. A blue floral dress that gave the impression that if you look close, if you look hard enough, you could see through them. That figure, that combination of thoughts, of traits, would stir desire into any man of earth, any man from earth. So that's why woman Moonstruck thought. We're gonna see how we're gonna describe this more, but she was hot. She was hotter than the sun. Whoa. Moonstruck. This is going to be hard. 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 He laughed inside, but also knowing that he must not say anything stupid, or else the dogs will get him. Might get him. Dogs, her mother, knowing that say anything stupid and wait for her mother to also come to appear. Okay, mother or father to appear. Yeah, because Moonstruck didn't know at first that she was Donna. She was the one that's leading her. He thought she was just their children, the daughter of Donna. And if he might say something stupid, as he always does, the dogs might eat him. But yeah, I think that's it for today, at least for this time. I wanna go and edit that video. I'm still just feeling it here, and it's annoying. It's very annoying, and I wanna. Okay. We didn't write a lot. Let's see, how much did we write? Okay. Let's not forget to add. Okay. Donna is super hot. Moonstruck and Daiyu don't know that she is Donna. Donna likes Moonstruck. Basically, this is it. Moonstruck is just being polite. Daiyu doesn't know that. Okay, this is the rough triangle. This is most of what's going to happen next when we keep writing, but until then, let's let me just see the word counter. Let me just close this up. We have 2 hours and 35. Let's see how much we've written. No, this was yesterday. We were good. Today we were lower. Let's see. Let's see how much we've written in this time. Bam. 1155? 56 words? Really? Really? Have I written that long? I thought I hoped we have at least 500, because in case I don't finish to edit this, at least to have my daily counter. But yes, I do have my daily counter for today. Oh yes, that's so good. I don't know for sure when I'm gonna make when I'm gonna stream today. I'm not sure yet, but it must be after I eat, after I finish editing. I have a little more some chores to do, and then I think I'll do another stream, and we'll continue then to do that. Okay, let's just see something here. Okay, good, I understood something. But yes, this was yes, I understand some things now. It helps me understand some things. But yeah, this was it for today. We have 2 hours and 37. We've written 1156 words. Thank you for sticking by. Sorry if this episode is so slow. This arc is so slow and we're not getting to the points, but we will eventually get to every point. We will get back to the missions, and well, we are now in a mission, but we will get back into the mission, into our situation, to this darkness we're fighting. And I'm still watching it closely, how it evolves, so I won't miss a lot of things. We will talk about that. I also am very sorry that my cat didn't come here, because I tried to make her look cute here, and she is just a bitch now, because I wanted her to sit here in this tiny bed, comfortable bed, but apparently she likes to. I should have closed the door. That's why she didn't come here, because I didn't close that door. I'm sure if I closed that door the instant that door was closed and the stream has started, I would have heard 7 meows. We'll try that later again and see. I'll close the door when I start the stream and see how much will it take until I have to open the door for the cat. But yeah, that was it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Not for today, for now. I'm not sure if I will stream. I'll try to stream. I'll try to put the episode. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for watch time. I hope you enjoyed this this cute twist about Donna that I put up there, and the personality she has, and how much of a threat she is to Daiyu, and how Daiyu feels a little threatened now that she caught a little of Moonstruck's attention. We will write furthermore. We will write furthermore about these little sparks, as the conversation didn't end with the, she didn't give him a final answer. Daiyu didn't give Moonstruck a final answer, and but she didn't get to put a to give a final answer, because Moonstruck just went ahead and said we're here. He called the intercom and kind of like took back the opportunity to say yes, and now Dai will feel like Donna is gonna have that opportunity, and she will say something, yes, and something like that. That's how I'm thinking it will go. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna stop it and I'm gonna start editing, because it's getting late and I'm getting hungry. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Don't forget to subscribe if you can. I'm still trying to do this. It still doesn't work. It still doesn't work. Let me just see if I can. Where is it? Why? Let me just close this. Okay. Let's just make it loop. Okay, but where is it? Where can I move it? I can't move it, but yeah. I'll come back later, and I'll create another stream, and we'll probably meet then. Until then, have a great day, have a great night, have a wonderful morning, everything you want. Hope the weather is with you, and I hope you're feeling comfortable at home. So see you tomorrow. Oh, see you tomorrow. See you in a few hours. All right. Thank you very much, and have a great day.